already agreed on this! We are not going to leave her behind! This has been delayed for too long!
You guys. You were all insane. But I love you for this. Thank you. I know I'm asking a lot from you kids, but relying on pro heroes might compromise all the information I've been able to gather so far. It could lead to Kumiko disappearing for good. We can't afford that, and the pro heroes have no idea what they are dealing with this time.
And you do, Miss Moria?
Kyoko.
Sorry for being cynical, but how can we trust you? How come you know so much about Kumiko's whereabouts? You aren't even a pro hero!
Because I know who's behind this, and I can assure you, this is the only chance we'll ever get. His name is Mikhail Belyaev. He is currently an unregistered villain because, well, as soon as he raised alarming flags, he was presumed dead. He was an open and shut case 5 years ago. I know it's hard to grasp this, but I came to understand he came here to Japan to get on my nerves from the time I used to be a pro hero, back in Russia. Whoa, what? You? It's not important, since I resigned. That's not what we are discussing today. Mikhail knows where Kumiko is and didn't hesitate to tell me, but definitely it's a trap. He wants me to lure you into his hideout, probably bringing Ayumu along. What? Why me? You and your sister have a very special gift, quirk speaking. I don't think Mikhail has any interest in the two of you in particular, but he's the kind of guy that most likely would team up with somebody else as an scapegoat. He is using this other man's purposes and goals as the fastest way to get to me, and by encouraging his dreams, he might have been the one suggesting a plan to get you and your sister. He probably has been working on this for a while now, investigating and connecting all the people surrounding me and using it as an excuse. But he is not one for an open betrayal. As long as they both get what they want, they will probably split their separate ways. The other one I investigated, I couldn't trace his real name. He goes by Phobia, the Man of Terror. He already used his quirk on the both of us once. I'm sure you remember, Ayumu. Hallucinations of our deepest fears and worries. If Mikhail is helping him to get the both of you, it's possible they want to open a portal, like you did last time together, but if what I learned from the two of you is true, you are able to link to other people's quirks, leading to the possibility of opening a gate of fear, releasing real terrifying creatures of the shadow, haunting, festering on people's terrors and doubts, leaving everyone hopeless by their own hands. So here's how we'll make sure he will not get what he wants.
Many girls in this world weren't born as much lucky as I was. I was raised healthy, loved and blessed by my wildest dream of all, a shelter dog. A little lad who was in need of the same kind of love I've received, so that I could give it back. My parents gave me everything I needed to be an independent woman in future. Duties and responsibilities, a code of behavior. As long as I behaved, I would have had the world. So I asked for a long-lasting companion. Somebody that would understand how difficult it is to adapt, and I felt like the axolotls would be the only creatures able to understand me. I called her Emmy, because she was the biggest blessing I ever had in my life. Somebody I could protect and love as much as my family did for me. Somebody that deserved the same luck I had in my existence. She needed me, and I needed her. I needed someone like me to not feel alone in this world. Somebody that didn't need any expectations from me, that would just be happy to see me as much as I was to see them. Mochi would wave at my leave for duty and long for my return because he needed me as much as I needed him in my life. We belonged together in this complicated, demanding world. But that's when you get the biggest scare of your life, that you start to wonder, am I the right person to protect her? What if I can't? What if I'm not strong enough? What if I am weak inside, and mine is just a pretentious dream of wanting to be like my parent, and I am just a little kid about to learn the world is dangerous, and that not everyone can be protected. Like any other girl, no, person, the unexpected would terrify me. Things not going according to plan, the unpredictable feeling of everything going out of control, and you don't know what to do, how to do it because you weren't prepared to deal with it. But then there are people that gives you hope and makes you believe in yourself. Heroes that won't only save human lives, but any kind of life. Because all life is precious and they all tell you to try again. To do always your best, even if it never seems much to me. There are loving people reassuring you that everything has a fix and a solution, and also the terrifying unpredictable can be managed and dealt with. The impossible can become possible. And even if you are still just a stupid spoiled brat, they still are willing to teach you how to become the person you want to be, regardless all the lessons you had gathered so far. Girls like us may even be born under a good star. With support, love, permission, protection. But we are still learning to help making the world a better place.